So your child messed up. They lie, they talk back, they break a rule. And before they can even explain what happened, we start taking inventory. Phone, gone. Game, gone. Friends, gone. Basketball, gone. Gym, gone. At this point, you are going to sit in the room and stare at the wall until further notice. Parents, before you take away everything, ask yourself one question. Am I removing the problem or am I removing the things helping my child become better? Because sometimes in our effort to punish bad behavior, we accidentally punish away the good. Your son has a mentor he respects, gets in trouble, so you take away time with the mentor. Your daughter finally loves going to the gym. She breaks a rule, so the gym disappears. Your child has a healthy sport, a church group, a coach, a responsible relative, something productive they genuinely enjoy. And because we are angry, we say, you are not doing anything you enjoy. But hold on, what's the goal? If I want better judgment, stronger character, more discipline, better relationships, why would I remove the environments helping produce those things? Sometimes when a child is struggling, they don't need less access to healthy influences. They need more. Now, let me be clear. Privileges can absolutely be lost. If the phone caused the problem, the phone may need to go. If they misuse the car, driving privileges may change. If a friendship is dangerous, the relationship may need boundaries. Consequences matter. This is not let your child do whatever they want. This is more like make the consequences make sense. Discipline is not revenge. The goal is not how miserable can I make you so you remember never to cross me again. The goal is what does my child need to learn from this? Those are two completely different kinds of parenting. And while we are here, please stop turning healthy things into punishment. Go read for an hour. Give me 50 push-ups. You are grounded, so now you are going to exercise. Then years later, why does this child hate reading? I do not know. Maybe because every time they made a mistake, you sentenced them to chapter 7. You turned the library into Alcatraz. Reading is good. Exercise is good. Cleaning is a life skill. Prayer is good. Hard work is good. Be careful attaching anger, shame, and punishment to things you hope they voluntarily choose for the rest of their lives. That's why reactive parenting gets us in trouble. Reactive parenting says, that's it. You are grounded for a month. A month? You have not even decided what grounded means yet. Now you're angry. Your child is angry, and both of you are trapped inside a punishment you invented 11 seconds after hearing the story. Anger loves big consequences. Wisdom asks better questions. So before you discipline, ask 3. What am I trying to teach? Does this consequence actually teach it? And could this punishment damage something I'm actually trying to build? The third question can save you from a lot of regret. Suppose your son lies about finishing his homework because he wants to go to practice. There needs to be accountability. Absolutely. But maybe the answer is not automatically no practice for 2 weeks. Maybe it becomes homework has to be completed and checked before practice. Now, responsibility and privilege are connected. The sport stays in his life, but responsibility comes first. That teaches something. Or your daughter breaks a rule with her phone. Taking away youth group probably has nothing to do with it. Limiting the phone? Now, the consequences speak the same language as a mistake. Children need to learn. My choices create consequences, not when dad gets mad, random parts of my life disappear. There is another reason this matters. Your child is growing up. They are going to separate from you. And when life gets hard, what do you want them running towards? Hopefully, healthy people. Exercise, church, mentors, books, community, meaningful work, healthy routines, places that restore them instead of destroy them. So protect those things, because if every time your child messes up, you remove every healthy outlet, you may accidentally teach, when I'm doing well, I deserve good things. But when I fail, I should isolate. That lesson can follow them into adulthood. They make a mistake, so they stop going to the gym, stop calling people, stop going to church, stop talking to mentors, sit alone, spiral. No. When we struggle, we need accountability and healthy support. And parents, sometimes discipline quietly becomes about something. Power, control. You will do what I said to do because I said it. I do not care if it makes sense. I am the parent. Yes, you are. Which means you have the responsibility to be the more thoughtful person in the room. Authority is not permission to stop thinking. You changing your mind doesn't make you weak. You can say, I reacted too quickly. That consequence does not fit. I'm going to change it. Your child did not win, wisdom won. And if you want your child to admit when they are wrong, let them watch you do it first. Do not become so committed to being right that you keep doing something you know is hurting your child. That is not strength, that is pride. Wearing a parenting badge. The goal was never to win against your child. The goal is to raise them. Hebrews 12:11 says, no discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace. A harvest. That means discipline is supposed to produce something. Wisdom, responsibility, self-control, character, peace. So after you choose a consequence, ask, what is this going to produce? If the answer is only anger, resentment, isolation, or hatred towards something healthy, maybe the punishment needs to change. Parents, do not be afraid to discipline. Children need boundaries. They need consequences. They need adults willing to say no. But do not discipline on autopilot. Do not let anger choose the punishment. Do not remove the coach, every mentor, every healthy activity, every good relationship. Then leave your child sitting alone with the very habits you are trying to change. Be proactive. Think before you react. Protect what is helping them grow. Connect the consequences to the choice. And remember what the goal actually is. Parenting is not about proving I can control you. It is about helping your child eventually learn I can control myself. So the next time your child messes up, before you take something away, before you add another punishment, before emotions makes the decision for you, ask, what am I trying to teach? Does this consequence teach it? And am I about to remove something good just because I am angry about something bad? Because you can win the punishment and lose the purpose. Do not punish away the good. I'll see you on the next episode.